From Wilshere to Ramires, 5 free agents clubs can still sign. The January transfer window has shut, but there is still an opportunity for clubs to sign some players for the latter half of the season. Monday saw the deadline pass, but that doesn't apply to players who are currently without a team. As a result, Sportsmail looks at 5 of the most eye-catching free agents that are still available. We begin with a player who was a key component of Juventus's monopoly over Italian football during the last decade, Kwadwo Asamo. During his 6 seasons in Turin, the Ghanaian won the Serie A title in every campaign as well as 4 Coppa Italia titles. After leaving the club in 2018, he spent 2 years at Inter Milan before joining Cagliari last term. However, his contract wasn't renewed and has been a free agent since last summer. Asamo, who turned 33 in December, can play in multiple positions, providing a useful versatile option to clubs in need of utility player. He is adept at left back, left wing back, left midfield and central midfield. Reports in Scotland last month linked him with a move to Rangers, but so far, that is yet to materialize. Diego Costa is no stranger to English football, having terrorized opposition defenses for 3.5 seasons while leading Chelsea's attack, although the last 6 months saw him completely frozen out by Antonio Conte. The Spain international is a free agent after cutting short his time at Brazilian club Atlético Mineiro. During his time there, he helped propel them to the Brazilian league title, their first in 50 years and just the second in their history. He also guided them to a league and cup double to complete a brilliant season. Now 33, there may be some question marks about Costa's durability and physicality for the Premier League. However, the striker, who scored 59 goals in 120 games for Chelsea, would provide a nasty side to many teams that would be welcomed. Perhaps none more so than Arsenal, who are threadbare in the striking department following the departure of captain Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang to Barcelona. Speaking of the Gunners, their former centre-back Laurent Koscielny is another player who is available as a free agent. The former France international finds himself without a club after his acrimonious departure from Bordeaux. The League One outfit find themselves mired in relegation trouble, and to offset, that pinpointed the 36-year-old as one reason why. As a result, they stripped him of captaincy and froze him out, much to his obvious displeasure. Having won 3 FA Cups at Arsenal, Koscielny isn't an unknown quantity to the Premier League. His experience could prove vital to help a team in relegation trouble such as Burnley, Watford, Newcastle, or Norwich City. However, recent reports suggest a return to Lorient could be on the cards. Lorient are also struggling in League One, and the lure of helping his old club, where he spent the 2009-10 term, could prove too hard to resist. Ramires won virtually everything during his time at Chelsea, but is without a club. Remarkably, this has been the case since November 2020. The Brazilian, who won 52 caps for his country, was last seen in competitive action for Palmeiras. He should still be there now, having signed a 4-year deal with the club in 2019, but both parties agreed to mutually terminate the contract considerably early. Now 34, and having not played competitively for 14 months, it's unclear who the midfielder's suitors are, but again his experience wouldn't go amiss at the right club. Ramires faced many midfield battles against Arsenal fan favourite Jack Wilshere, and the latter is another who is available as a free agent. Wilshere has been without a club since being released by Bournemouth at the end of last season. The 30-year-old has been training with former club Arsenal at their London Colney base since October in order to keep his match fitness up. And speaking to Sportsmail exclusively last month, the ex-England playmaker revealed his desire to return to the highest level possible. "I'm confident I could deal with the physical side and have an influence," declares Wilshere, whose last top-flight appearance was for West Ham 18 months ago. "I always said when I went back to Arsenal that I would make a decision about my next step at the end of January. When you've been out the game, you never know which way it will go. But it has convinced me that my playing career isn't over. The manager is top class, and I wouldn't still be training with the first